I have another tip for especially you new people who are canning. A lot of homesteaders probably already know this, but because our tomatoes come on at different times of this, you know, the months down here, and you can't collect all your tomatoes at once. So I'm going to show you what I do with my tomatoes. I will take a freezer bag, and it's usually a gallon size or even a Walmart bag, because we're only talking a couple months. Then I will put all the tomatoes in a bag, and then I will put them in the freezer. Clean the tomatoes, put them in the freezer, and just walk away, because right now this is in the middle of October, and now that the garden is all done, I'm able to get my tomatoes and start canning all my sauces, tomato sauce, and you know, ketchup and stuff. So then I'll show you what I do with my tomatoes. Okay, you're probably going to think this is a little weird, but I have all these tomatoes is what I've collected through the summer. They've been in the freezer. So it's in, like I said, it's in the middle of October, so I'm ready to make my spaghetti sauces and ketchup. And what I do is I take all these bags and I will cut a slit in the bottom of them. The reason for the slit is this will take about a day and a half for all this to thaw out. When you freeze tomatoes, they're really liquefied. So all the water will drain out of these tomatoes. And then what makes it nice is that once they're thawed, the skins, they just slip right off with no problem. So then it takes a lot of time to evaporate and boil down all the liquid from the tomatoes. So this way, about 50% of your water, when tomatoes are frozen, they thaw out and then they all drain out. You lose about 50% of the water in the tomatoes, and you don't want that water when you're doing salsas and spaghetti and all that stuff. So this really cuts back on your time for boiling it down in the roasters and stuff. So once these are thawed, and just slip the skins right off. And that's the other thing about the skins, then the skins are really nice because now you can put them in a dehydrator. Well, that's what I do. I dehydrate them, and then I will, once they're dried, then I will make them into a powder, and the skins you can use as a thickener. So a lot of people don't know that. So this will make a lot of, you know, tomato skin powder for me to use as a thickener instead of using the paste. And so anyways, this is what I do with my tomatoes. All right, guys, like I said, I've been doing this for 42 years, and it's always worked and saved me a lot of time. So when I run it through to get all the seeds and anything else out, and kind of like a juicer. So once I do all of that, then all I get is the meat of the tomato. So because the water is already drained.